In this episode of The Shape Zone, you're going to see an analysis of Chris Melling's incredible run-out against Mika Immonen in the 2017 World Pool Series. Here's the layout after the break, and as you can see, there is no easy shot from where the cue ball ended. The only reasonable shots I see are to cut the 4 in the top right corner, or to cut the 9 in the bottom side, possibly playing it off the 7. These are both difficult shots, so it might be good to play a safety here. Unfortunately, Melling is playing against Mika Immonen, who is one of the best players in the world. Key point. It's usually better to go for a low percentage out when playing against someone more skilled than you, because they will probably control the table better if you let them have a chance. An exception to this would be if you had a very good safety to play. What would you do in this situation? It appears that Melling is going to try to thin the 4, but it looked like that shot was not available because the angle's too large. Let's see what happens. Wow, he made the 4 off the 13 and then knocked it in with the cue ball. This type of shot is called a timing shot because the cue ball collided with the object ball more than once. I'm not sure he was trying to do this because timing shots are very difficult, but he's still at the table. Melling is in a bit of a pickle here because he is entirely blocked by the 13, and the only decent kick shot might be the 6 in the side, but this is quite a difficult shot. Looks like he's going to masse around the 13 and 12 to play the 2. Notice how Melling has his cue at a large elevation and is striking off-center of the cue ball. Normally you don't want to do this because it causes the cue ball to swerve on the table, but that's exactly what he's going for here. Nice shot. Let's see that again and follow the cue ball swerve on the table. From here, it looks like the only real problem is the 1 because the 8 is blocking it in the top left corner and the 13 is blocking the bottom left corner. How would you handle this problem? Key point. In general, you want to deal with problems in 8-ball early on in a rack because if you make a mistake, you might have other options or you might leave the table more difficult for your opponent than if you had cleared a number of your balls first. It's not entirely clear what Melling's plan is, so let's see his next shot. I think he might have been trying to get more of an angle on the 7 because the tangent line goes fairly close to breaking out the 1. Now it looks like he doesn't have a shot on the 1, but Melling must have some type of plan here. What a shot! He played the 1 4 rails through all that mess of stripes on the table. That is an incredible eye for that type of shot, and he also needed perfect execution due to the margin of error being so small. Not bad shape on the 8 either. Thanks for watching this episode of The Shape Zone.